Welcome to the channel Living Peacefully, where we explore profound values and seek tranquility amidst the whirlwind of modern life. Have you ever paused, amidst the worries and chaos of daily life, to ask yourself, what am I chasing? Are these rivalries and competitions truly worth it? Life, whether long or short, is governed by impermanence. Everything we hold onto tightly, fame, material possessions, relationships, are like grains of sand slipping through our fingers. Yet, within this impermanence lies invaluable lessons, the key to unlocking a life of peace and freedom. Today, on this journey, we will delve into Buddhist philosophy to gain deeper insights into the meaning of life. This is not just a story about change but an invitation to view life through a fresh lens, a lens of love, appreciation, and knowing when to let go. If you enjoy meaningful topics like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from Living Peacefully. Together, let's spread peace and positive values to everyone around us. Life flows like an ever-changing river, carrying with it unpredictable transformations. Impermanence is an inevitable law, present in every breath of time. Everything we know, people, material possessions, relationships, is constantly in motion, shifting with every passing moment. For many, this change is a source of unease. Yet, if we understand and accept it, impermanence becomes a gateway to freedom. At times, unexpected events lead us into feelings of pain and loss. Losing a job, the end of a relationship, these moments can initially leave us devastated. But if we pause and look beyond, such losses can mark the beginning of new opportunities. Like the glimmer of light after a storm, impermanence teaches us that when one door closes, another opens. In Buddhist philosophy, impermanence is not only a natural law but also a profound truth realized by the Buddha. He taught that all things that come into being will eventually decay. Moments of happiness, as well as suffering, do not last forever. Understanding this allows us to let go of attachments, leading to liberation. In the Mahaparinibbana Sutta, the Buddha said, "All conditioned things are impermanent." This teaching is not merely a philosophy but a deep reminder to live fully in every moment. Embracing impermanence brings unexpected positive effects. First, it frees us from worry. When we understand that difficulties are temporary, we gain the strength to face adversity with calm. Secondly, the awareness of impermanence makes us more adaptable to change. Most importantly, it teaches us to cherish the present. Recognizing the uniqueness of each moment, we slow down and deeply appreciate the simple joys around us. I once met a friend who lost everything in a devastating flood. She told me something I'll never forget: what I thought was unlosable disappeared in seconds. The only thing I could hold onto was myself. Her words were not just a reflection of her experience but a universal truth for all of us. In impermanence, what truly belongs to us is our soul, resilience, and ability to accept. Accepting impermanence is not about surrendering, it is about liberation. It allows us to live with an open heart, to love and value the simple things in life. Each moment is a gift, every change, a lesson. Impermanence, though elusive, holds the secret to finding inner peace and living a life full of meaning and love. Suffering, though something we all wish to avoid, is an inevitable part of life. Like a shadow, it quietly accompanies every step we take. In Buddhist philosophy, suffering is neither random nor meaningless but the natural result of deeper causes. After attaining enlightenment, Gautama Buddha illuminated the Four Noble Truths to help humanity understand and transcend suffering. The first noble truth, dukkha, the truth of suffering, reveals the nature of suffering. Birth, aging, illness, and death all bring physical and emotional pain. Loss, separation, disappointment, or even the fear of losing what we have are facets of suffering. Even when we achieve what we desire, the fleeting nature of that happiness often leaves behind emptiness and anxiety. Next comes the second noble truth, samudaya, the truth of the origin of suffering. The root of suffering lies in tanha, craving and clinging. We always want more, desire endlessly, and when those desires go unfulfilled, suffering emerges. Alongside craving are aversion and ignorance, negative emotions, and a lack of understanding about life's true nature that entangle us in the endless cycle of samsara. But suffering is not an unchangeable destiny. The third noble truth, nirvana, the truth of the cessation of suffering, offers hope for its end. When we cease craving and release all attachments, the mind attains liberation. Nirvana, a state of ultimate peace and freedom, is the destination of this journey. It is not a physical place but a spiritual freedom that transcends all bounds of suffering. Finally, the fourth noble truth, magga, the truth of the path to the cessation of suffering, presents the way forward. This is the eightfold path, comprising right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. It is a path of awakening, ethical discipline, and wisdom, a journey to purify the mind and build a peaceful, fulfilling life. Suffering in life is not just in the form of tears but also in the silent stories of loss, separation, or unfulfilled desires. Adversities ranging from illnesses to natural disasters test us but also teach us resilience and strength. Indeed, suffering carries invaluable lessons. It motivates us to grow, revealing our inner strength. Suffering also cultivates compassion. Only by enduring pain can we truly empathize with the struggles of others. Many people, after experiencing loss, turn to spiritual values, finding peace within their souls. Take the story of Jolly, who overcame a terminal illness to become an author of inspiring stories. Her journey exemplifies how, in the darkest moments, human beings can harness their inner power, transforming suffering into a force for creativity and contribution. In conclusion, suffering is not an enemy but a stern teacher. It is not meaningless but holds profound lessons in love, patience, and serenity. By accepting suffering as an essential part of life, we find light in the darkness, meaning in the seemingly meaningless, and ultimately, true peace. In the endless journey of life, samsara emerges as a profound law, reflecting our actions, thoughts, and choices. In Buddhism, samsara is understood as the unending cycle of birth, aging, illness, and death, where each lifetime is not merely a stop but a continuation of what we have sown in the past. Samsara is not just about reincarnation, it is evidence of the law of karma. Every action, no matter how small, leaves a consequence, positive or negative. Central to this is the concept of karmic force, the energy created by our deeds toward others and the world. Karma not only shapes our current life circumstances but also paves the way for future lifetimes. Yet, samsara is not a harsh punishment. It is an opportunity for us to learn, correct, and grow. Each lifetime is a new chapter in the book of the soul, where we can rewrite our story with kinder, more conscious choices. In a spiritual sense, samsara is a journey toward enlightenment, where the cycle can ultimately be broken. Karmic force serves as a guide in samsara, placing us in various circumstances. Whether someone is born into happiness or suffering, wealth or poverty, it is the result of past actions. Good karma brings positive opportunities, while bad karma creates challenges and hardships. Regardless of the circumstances, every life offers the chance to cultivate good karma and rectify past mistakes. One famous Buddhist story tells of a poor farmer who showed kindness by sharing his meager resources and love to care for a stray dog. After his death, he was reborn into a wealthy family, reaping the blessings of his compassionate actions. This simple tale exemplifies the power of karma, reminding us that even the smallest acts can change our destiny. However, in Buddhism, the ultimate goal is not to be reborn into better circumstances but to attain complete liberation from samsara. To achieve this, the Buddha outlined a path with 3 key steps: performing virtuous deeds, letting go, and attaining enlightenment. 1. Performing virtuous deeds. By planting seeds of positivity, we benefit ourselves and others. 2. Letting go. Releasing attachment, anger, and ignorance frees us from unnecessary bonds. 3. Attaining enlightenment. Recognizing the impermanent and non-self nature of life allows us to live with awareness and wisdom. In conclusion, samsara and karma are not harsh laws meant to punish but opportunities for growth and self-improvement. They invite us to live with love, wisdom, and responsibility in every moment. Remember, every action we take today not only shapes our current life but also paints the picture of journeys ahead. By planting seeds of kindness, the road before us will be filled with light and hope. In humanity's quest for truth, the world has witnessed extraordinary individuals, those who, through renunciation and enlightenment, have guided us toward the light of peace. Among them, Gautama Buddha stands as a radiant symbol, a perfect embodiment of awakening and liberation from the bonds of suffering. The Buddha's life was an extraordinary journey, from opulence to ultimate freedom. Born into the royal family of the Shakya clan in Kapilavastu, modern-day Nepal, Prince Siddhartha was surrounded by luxury and privilege. However, life is not solely about happiness. From a young age, he observed the profound suffering of human existence: birth, aging, illness, and death. These sights served as a wake-up call, driving him to seek the true meaning of life. He realized that no amount of wealth or power could bring eternal peace. Abandoning the grandeur of his palace, Siddhartha embraced a life of asceticism for 6 long years. He endured severe hardships, hoping to uncover the path to end suffering. Ultimately, he recognized that neither indulgence nor extreme deprivation held the answer. Only balance and wisdom could lead to enlightenment. Beneath the Bodhi tree, after 49 days of deep meditation, Siddhartha attained enlightenment. At that moment, he became the Buddha, the enlightened one, discovering the way out of the endless cycle of birth and death. Following his awakening, the Buddha chose not to keep his insight to himself but dedicated his life to sharing the truth and guiding humanity beyond suffering. He taught the 4 Noble Truths, universal principles explaining the nature of suffering, its origin, and the path to its cessation. He also introduced the Eightfold Path, a guide to ethical living, spiritual growth, and ultimate peace. The Buddha is not merely a historical figure but a source of profound inspiration in the modern world. His life reminds us of our potential to overcome craving, fear, and the constraints of worldly existence. His teachings shine as a beacon, encouraging us to understand the nature of all things while nurturing compassion and love. What makes the Buddha's teachings especially remarkable is their simplicity and relevance. In the book The Way of the Buddha, a story tells of a young man who, after encountering the Buddha's teachings, abandoned his pursuit of wealth and fame to embrace a tranquil and meaningful life. This story exemplifies the timeless power of the Buddha's wisdom. In conclusion, the Buddha symbolizes the possibility of awakening and liberation. His life and teachings exemplify peace and freedom, offering a path for us to find inner tranquility and awareness. In a world filled with turmoil and suffering, his words serve as a guiding light, helping us transcend the darkness of ignorance to reach true liberation. In the pursuit of happiness, we often lose our way amidst the chaos of life. Yet, perhaps the secret to true peace lies in two simple but profound concepts: serenity and freedom. Serenity is the state of a calm mind, unshaken by external changes. Freedom, on the other hand, is inner liberation, nurtured by the ability to accept and let go of things that do not define our true essence. When serenity and freedom intertwine, we not only find tranquility but also unlock the door to genuine happiness, a place where the burdens of life become light as a feather. However, the path to serenity and freedom is rarely straightforward. Many obstacles frequently stand in our way. Desire and craving are among the most common. Longing for things beyond our reach often leaves us trapped in perpetual disappointment. At times, anger and anxiety unsettle the mind, diverting our focus from what truly matters. More deeply, a lack of self-awareness often roots us in confusion, leaving us unsure of what we need or want. When these elements accumulate, they render the soul restless and unstable. But like a faint light at the end of the tunnel, there are ways to return to serenity. 1. Practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment, feel life through each breath, each step. Mindfulness helps us realize the value of everything happening in the here and now. 2. Learn to let go, release toxic memories of the past, forgive yourself and others, and free yourself from unnecessary suffering. 3. Appreciate simplicity. Happiness often hides in the smallest moments: a crisp morning, the song of birds, or a warm smile. Freedom does not mean escaping responsibilities or obligations, but embracing the ability to face them with intention and choice. When the soul is full of love and understanding, adversity transforms into meaningful challenges rather than burdensome obstacles. A monk once said, "When the mind is at peace, everything is at peace." Indeed, when we master serenity, even the storms of life calm. While we cannot control the world's fluctuations, we can control how we respond to them. Freedom is not just a mental state but also the strength to face difficulties with inner calm. Living peacefully and freely is not a destination but a journey that requires daily practice and awareness. On this path, happiness does not lie in what we possess or chase but in our ability to cherish the present, love ourselves, and spread that love to those around us. Pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and feel the rhythm of life. The world is beautiful if we know how to live with serenity and love freely. Through this journey of exploring impermanence, suffering, samsara, the Buddha, and living peacefully, we come to realize that life is not just a series of events but also a collection of lessons. Each hardship, success, or change leaves us with profound teachings about love, compassion, and simplicity. Ultimately, as the Buddha taught, life is an opportunity for reflection, practice, and showing kindness not only to ourselves but also to the world around us. Cherish the simplest moments, face life's uncertainties with equanimity, and act with compassion to contribute to a more beautiful world. Thank you for taking the time to join us on this journey. We hope that the insights and philosophies shared have brought you understanding and positive motivation in your life. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our future content. Your support is a powerful encouragement for us to continue sharing positive values. Let's spread love and make life more beautiful together. Thank you, and see you in the next video.